We are testing live. We are live for sure. All right, let's see how this works. Welcome to my live. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Higher Nation Motivation Podcast. Oh my God, that was so ghetto. I need to, I think I need to get into karaoke. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about you night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. What do you think? Should I do karaoke? I need to make money. I put in about $8,000 in the Haya Nation Motivation, Anti-Bullying, Suicide Awareness podcast. I think I need to do something because I can't do that Oli page unless I show I sell like show body parts like an ankle, a wrist, kneecap, feet. But I want to thank you for tuning in. Much love to everybody, all my great subscribers, all the great people out there in Spotify and in the video world of social media. LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. We got a Facebook. Do my best, Instagram and everything, man. So we are the Haya Nation. We're about anti-bullying, suicide awareness, motivate people that are entrepreneurs, small businesses. Go and check out a lot of things that I do. My name is Santiago Cirillo. That's Cirillo. I'm a U.S. Army infantry veteran and an entertainment entrepreneur, man. So the only way that I continue to do podcasts and stuff like this to help support everyone is to, watch my movies, watch my shows, buy my merchandise. I ask you guys to continue to support. It does save lives, including my book on Amazon. Santiago Cirillo is the author. I'm self-published. A Veteran's Homecoming. Check out A Veteran's Homecoming book on Amazon and all different places. Just fudge and buy the book. It's really good, man. We're working on trying to make it a movie. So all your support and help does mean a lot, man. I hustle every day and I try to promote as much as I can. And I want to thank everybody who always tune in. We are live on social media and on Spotify, baby. If you not follow me on Spotify, you need to check it out. It's a High Nation Motivation. Did you miss my intro where I sang and did a little bit of singing? I think I need to do like Haya karaoke. Travel around and throw a Haya karaoke party. I am promoting a lot of good things, man. Scared City, Haya Nation, Paranormal Horror Show. It's all anti-bullying. I mean, even doing a paranormal investigation in Rolling Hills Asylum in New York. I'm traveling around promoting to live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world, man. A lot of negativity, and I'm just trying to put some love and happiness. I know it's a long shot. I know I'm not super A-lister where I can freaking do a commercial and sell you a Subway sandwich because you guys fall for it. I'm not the singer that's dating an athlete that can tell you who to vote for just because you like their music. I'm not that. I'm not a leftist or a rightist. I am a Santiagoist. Yes, that's what the hell I am. Hey, yeah. If you're going through life and different things, man, remember the truth, the honesty, the happiness will sure come out. So I want to, I'll give you a good example. I have a good friend of mine that is a single dad, and to be around his child, to be, him more responsible as he is. He's very responsible. Just want to add a little bit of love to his kid. He decided to work as a janitor or someone in the school, system. This guy's talented, man. He can make a lot of money if he puts his mind and soul into it. But he's all about his son, and I fucking highly respect him for that. So you get these Karens where kids, high-fiving this guy, hugging him. He's not doing nothing but show love, as in a good character as an adult. Nothing else. You get a Karen where their undisciplined kid decides to say, you know what, this dude creeps me out. I'm giving you an example. This dude and it's a true story. This dude creeps me out. Mom, I think he creeps me out. I don't know. Karen decides to look at this individual and say, he looks, because my son told me that he looks creepy. I'm going to add to that. I think he's probably a pedophile. Probably. Or he has some kind of tendencies. Karen, who's taking a serious matter and creating a farce, a faulty, a negative, a fucking wrong statement, known that this person is broke ass lazy, uses and abuses the welfare system, which pretty much 90% people do. I'm not saying all, because my family's been on it. My mom survived through it and helped raise kids. It was done. She needed it because it was needed, and we didn't take abuse of it. Anyway, brings a statement to this dude, man, friend of mine, who loves his kid and doing right. Anyway, he calls me up and I motivated him. And I am a paralegal, so I know law. I know a lot of law, let me tell you. It ain't just freaking injury law or whatever. I know a lot of shit. And I that's my background. I'm a U.S. Army infantry. I'm a paralegal to the point where lawyers wanted to hire me and pay for me to go to law school. They're like, oh my God, dude. I used to settle more cases as a paralegal and then lawyers. If you didn't know, paralegals are really lawyers without license to practice. It got so much that paralegals got so popular that they had to create laws to keep the paralegals away from disturbing the lawyer's money. Anyway, shit got blown out of proportion and it got straightened out. That's what we deal with. That's negativity, baby. That's our system. That's our life. There's people out there that are abusing a system that's created to help people, and they think they can live on it and take advantage of it. I deserve, I need, it pisses me off. Especially this whole thing, crisis on the border stuff and all that. Bro, we're getting sidetracked. You guys get focused. Put your mind, especially with politics now, put your mind and motivate on what you want to do in life. Fuck what's going on in Pennsylvania Avenue. The hell what's going on in the border city? Oh, we need to take it back. Why? The shit's been happening for ages. Once we were called the United States of America, the fucking fence and buildings and shit should have been taken care of, at least worked up. But now, it's a crisis now. Let's use more of your money. Ladies and gentlemen, get involved in you. Get involved in your local network. Get involved in your talent. Get involved in what you want to accomplish in life. Start with your town, your community, yourself, your friends, network, the Haya Nation, and be what you want to be, man. Don't get involved in slowing your mind and your soul in your accomplishments because you're fucking listening to CNN, you're listening to Fox, you're getting told there's wars, you're getting told that there's aliens in fucking Florida in the mall, you're getting told that freaking the world's about to end, you're getting told who you vote for because we have a crisis, you're getting told that there's a fucking 2% chance an earthquake is gonna happen, and while you're shitting in the toilet at a Buc-ee's, stop, break gas station building and shit. You get told a lot of crap. Do not lose your focus in living life. I know. You know when people tell me, hey man, what do you think about this? Oh my God, look at this is happening. No, 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 no. That's probably the only time I throw faith in it. I said, you know what? The world can change, but Revelations is staying the same. So I'm not fucking surprised as shit until there's an alien that sits down and goes, I, and shows themselves. Bigfoot has a conversation or gets caught. Man, don't lose focus, you guys. There's a lot of shit in the world. Now the big thing is the NFL. You see that shit? The NFL's rigged. No shit. I mean, everything's rigged. You got money flowing like waves. Money flowing like ocean waves. You don't think people are not going to figure out something to get involved in getting that money? What kills me is you got athletes promoting gambling now, or ex-athletes promoting gambling now, and we can't put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Man, come on. Everything's rigged, you know, but it's good to play with it. I'll tell you what's the best freaking most real athletic sport, the most realist, wrestling. But what about the Olympics, Santi? Really? When you got countries getting even countries that hate us, countries that fucking could bomb something, and in the next 5 years they're like, hey, we're gonna throw the Olympics here. I would never. I just don't understand. But anyway, everything's rigged in life. You just gotta get away from the control, the elite, the freaking Illuminati of life. Enjoy yourself. I'm making a company, a brand out of my house. I'm freaking. I market myself. I budget myself. I'm from TV shows to movies to. I'm done with, you know. Hey, there are things that you have to work with investors, but the investors we work with, they're people that are just away from all the big high mess and just enough to say, let's just make good stuff. Let's just make creation stuff. And I work with studios, but I work a lot with independent. I share, you know, I get a call from a friend of mine said, hey man, I got this message from so and so, and I'm so busy, I just pitch it out. Right now, for example, I'll give you two things that's happening that I'm just sharing love, and I'm just sharing. It hurts me that there's so much hate, so much negative that we preach out, that we don't fucking show things that are really good that's happening. Clarksville, Tennessee, which I live like 10, 15 minutes or whatever away, through networking, through Tammy, my friend Tammy, this town got hit with a tornado. This guy lost everything. Him and his wife created a art studio in all areas of art, from music to drawing to painting to acting to writing to producing, everything possible in all areas of art. And a tornado wiped it all away. Lost all the equipment and everything. They were just starting to the point where, like, the guy who owned the building is gonna make his money, but they're lost. They didn't have insurance in their stuff, and people are like, that's stupid. They should have. Not when you have a dream and you're an entrepreneur and you're starting to build something within a year and a half or two. I mean, there's things, yes. Some of it, you know, you have to sacrifice things and take that chance. So I have friends, and I never ask friends for money, but I have friends with organizations that give grants. I introduce them to them. I introduce them to other people. They got Fox Studios in New York is flying in to do an interview for them. And he's like, man, we're doing it today. And I'm like, I'm staying out of it. I want you to tell your story. I don't want my this is could yeah, Santi, bro. You could be on Fox News. You could be hey, to promote the Haya Nation. Do time. It's about them. It's about these kids and these teenagers, these adults that are gonna freaking rebuild this. Gonna bring music, bring cameras back in, bring instruments, bring everything. That's what we want. I don't need to take even a percentage of that spotlight because oh man, you're on The Walking Dead. You could have done da. Nope, that ain't how I roll. It's about them. I'm gonna once they build this facility, I'm gonna work with them. They're gonna hire me to be their teacher, to be an instructor, while I can be in there. And I'm going to do an anti bullying suicide awareness in the world of art for everybody. So when it's built and everything's straight, there'll be times in Clarksville you're going to be like, hey, they got Santiago's got a class, and it's going to expand to other things. We're going to have it in video. We're going to have people freaking pay to be part of my class, and to me be their teacher, their coach. So there's bigger things growing. For me just to be 2 seconds in an interview to show my face and tell my story and take away from the tornado story, I don't need that. I hustle, I work hard, I network, but I don't take advantage, I don't abuse. And that's what I'm doing to Clarksville School of Arts. Clarksville School of Arts in Tennessee. They've been a lot of they had a lot of local news. Um, didn't get the response they did, which sucks to me. I was like, oh my God, Nashville interviewed them so many times. How come there's no sponsors or anything? You guys, Nashville makes crazy amount of money in tourism for music. And you got this school that has kids from the age of 9 years old to adults, teenagers, to get them into their craft, to help them build something. Because a lot of them don't have the money to go directly to college, or they look for scholarships. They do so much, and nobody in Nashville. They've been on every freaking televised in Nashville, and they didn't get no response. Nobody's giving them money. No artists or singers out here, freaking that could give them money and stuff. But no, let's freaking tell stories about the pop-up bars and the songwriters and making. It's ridiculous. So hopefully, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that negativity. So I'm helping them as much as I can, and hopefully it gets that attention that it needs. And tornado wipes out a freaking town. Anyway, but that's what I do, and that's hashtag High Nation. That's what I love doing. There's more things involved, and these are stories, you guys. But again, motivate yourself, live life, follow your dreams, be a part of something that literally exercises your soul, so your mind could keep thinking positive, keep thinking positive, keep thinking positive. You guys need to be that actor, need to be that writer, need to be that entrepreneur, build that business. Work, quit thinking of all these excuses and all these trials and tribulations. Everything that was invented in the planet came from struggles, came from struggle, came from pointing, came from sacrifice. Don't get me wrong, it's tax season. I'm over here trying to figure out things. At the same time, I'm trying to make up $8,000 that I put into this business to pay back. So how do you got to do? You got to add more debt to make more stuff going. People's like, oh, that's crazy. I'm selling T-shirts. I'm sharing my brand, creating toys, doing the podcast, video, Spotify, doing coaching, doing movies, TV, creating my own aspects of my entertainment stuff, doing paranormal investigations. Don't tell me I write books. I'm writing 2 scripts. I'm still like 2 scripts behind. Directing, doing everything. So you can't tell me you don't have time. I work every night at UPS at night. How do you have time? I manage it. I sacrifice. I keep up my vacation days, keep up with my sick days, keep up. I sacrifice a lot. I travel. They're like, man, you're doing another movie. You're doing this. 90% of the time, I pay my own travel. I got to make it back once they do streaming and DVD sales. You understand? See how it works? That's what I do. And you can be anything you want to be in life. Quit trying to get that easy route. Quit trying to get that quick freaking attention. Quit trying to cut corners. The bumpiest roads, the best closed doors, the bigger the fucking walls in front of me. That's the greatest experience I had in the entertainment business because I got wiser. I got more connected. I freaking motivated myself. It gave me a lot of discipline. And freaking, I 100% learned from all of it. Thank you guys on Spotify, man. Live life, follow your dreams, always be you. Always tune in, man. I really appreciate you guys. You can reach me, Santiago Cirillo. You can reach email santiago.insureadvance@gmail.com or Santiago Cirillo at yahoo.com. Look me up, man. Julio on The Walking Dead. Hiya, hashtag Hiya Nation, and you will see me all over social media. And again, we help support small businesses, entrepreneurs. We help people to motivate themselves. We have a show, Scared City presents the Hiya Nation Paranormal Horror Show with paranormal investigation, celebrities, vendors, over 100 some odd vendors, and everything out there to promote anti-bullying, suicide awareness through paranormal and horror. You got to check it out, scaredcityproductions.com. Again, check it out, man. I love you guys very much. You can always help to be a sponsor, get involved, and get in touch with me. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. Live life, Spotify. Hiya. So that is my Spotify. As you guys see, it's less crazy with me just being to the point of what I do and how I motivate people just through your drives, man. 17 minutes or so, 20 minutes of listening to me. It's worth for you to follow me on Spotify. It's Hiya Nation Motivation. Um, and you can do whatever, man. I I don't hide nothing. I share my brand. I got other things on the side I'm working on, and I'm constantly trying to keep everybody motivated. And I ask you guys to please support me, man. Support. I need to pay my. Ah! Uh, but this is a radio video show. I want to thank all my sponsors for always supporting me, and I got to get a lot of things squared away because it's just been crazy with so much. But much love to my good people at Haunted Souls Paranormal. Haunted Souls Paranormal. Da, 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 da. And their podcast, Beyond the Shadows podcast. Great human beings, man. They actually support me a lot, man. They bought Hiya hats, which I'm doing some other ones. As you guys know, I'm part of a little paranormal crew called the Haunted Mafia, and I just decided to do a hat, till death do us part. And but they got a cool logo. I mean, I'm not taking away from their logo. I'm just doing a hat, Hiya Nation hat, glow in the dark and black light hats, and I customized stuff, and I did a lot of their custom. I did this logo, and I did the other logo with the 3 skulls on hats, and they look pretty cool, man. Black light, glow in the dark, so it doesn't look too cheesy. Maybe look cheesy because I'm drawing it and everything, but once you get the finished product, people are like, oh. But much love to Haunted Souls Beyond the Shadows podcast and Haunted Souls Paranormal. I thank you guys for giving me the love and support. And of course, you guys got a little taste of Rude Minds last episode, which freaking I love all the little stuff they brought to me. Theo and Rose ice cream, and of course Theo and Rose travel. Much love to them. And we got just great people that are supporting us. Fear Factory 501 Haunted House. I always go to the Dead Cards. We got a big show with Inhumane Championship Wrestling. There's a lot of news coming out the wire about Oscar Rodriguez III and his connection with us and other things. Carl Albertson, Wizards Engraving. Love you, Carl. And of course, a lot of great hope and great support from True Alpha Designs, Roger Dunnigan. You guys got to get your tickets, man. Get involved with my show in July in Paragould, Arkansas, and you guys get to get involved with a lot of good stuff that I do, man. It's it supports small businesses. You guys got to get involved with it. Right now, I am flipping a little bit because I am doing a pitch deck for a faith-based film in Michigan, and it was funny because the person I had on there, I get, I I pitch people out, and people come back to me. It's like, dude, I got this call from. I'm so busy, and it's hard for me to say, hey, by the way, you're gonna get a call from so and so. So I pitch people out, and they got a call from this person who's like, yeah, Santiago's doing my movie, and a whole bunch of things. Like, dude, so it worked out a little bit. Um, and because I'm filming You're It, I gotta go my lines. I just turned down um a audition for them reality mystery shows, murder mystery on OWN, not OWN, what's fucking uh TV1 and ID channel stuff. And I turned it down because I'm filming the movie You're It, and I'm filming to March, so I gotta keep all this ugliness to March and look like a director. So I'll be out there this weekend, you guys, in Hickory. If you're in Hickory, North Carolina, give me a shout out, man. We'll meet up, and I'm filming late, so it all depends. It all depends. But this weekend I'll be out in Hickory, North Carolina, filming You're It. I believe it's our third week of filming, something like that. Third week, so it's going well. And the Kickstarter, they had a Kickstarter. If you guys didn't see the comic book artist, you're gonna know more, but that did the comic book magazine. It all attaches. It was our Kickstarter for a few hours left. We did make our goal in Kickstarter. We did make our goal in Indiegogo, and I thank you guys. I said we, but I'm not in charge. I'm hired, but I thank you guys for supporting. Also, Cruel Summer 3. It's almost done finishing, and they're still got an Indiegogo going to add more money to their successful campaign. So you guys love it, man. You guys are paying my bill, and I thank you. And of course, the Haya Nation market is working to get its how you say, the brand out more. So as you guys know, I'm working on action figures and movies and merchandise or shirts. Every person that's involved with what I do. Oscar is big. He works 8 hours a day, has time to work on part of the High on Nation stuff. Roger Dunnigan works 8 hours a day, has comes home and does stuff for the High on Nation paranormal horror show. Same thing with Scott Bainey, my business partner. Of course, Oscar is my business partner in another sense. Rick Prince, my buddy Rick Prince. We're all hustling. A lot of people that are helping me and what they're doing is like, they work a regular day job, or they got using so much things that are small that they're trying to build to make it a big payment for them. So we all are small businesses, entrepreneurs. And people think it's crazy because Santi, what if you get Nike want to do a shirt? Nope. Would you really turn down that kind of money? Yep. I'm all about small businesses. There's no, there's nothing. I'm not riding that ride, man. And like, I hate money so much that I give out more and I put in more. I'm just dead serious. People are like, oh man, but it got to the point where I was taken advantage of. People wanted me to pay every fucking bill possible for them. I was like, man, I mean, it got to, I mean, really bad. and I had to stop it all. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting in debt. Oh my God. People, I don't understand why people can't. If you're hurting in a situation where either like Bill, I've been there. Frick, I've been there. I've been there. Light bill, welfare, roach infested, freaking abused. I go all over ghetto, freaking slept outside, slept in the car. Dude, I know it all. I know it all. You know, but we have to learn and build and correct and fix, not get fed. Oh yeah, I fucking get it there. Now I'll holler him next week. He'll give me money. We'll just work it. And then it's like an addiction. I'll quit today. I swear to God, quit. This is my last hit. This is my last hit. I'll quit today. Same thing with begging and laziness and non-motivated. It's really true. They think that, and finally, my friends, I had a lot of great friends of mine were like, you need to cut it off, bro. You're just too fucking nice. You are too nice. Cut it off. There's times where like, give me the phone number. I'll call them up. And I'm talking about crazy, crazy amount of expenses. So I focus all on this brand, anti-bullying, suicide awareness, connected with small businesses, entrepreneurs, people that do things that we we're talking to helping out with certain people to bring out keychains, bring out earrings, bring out shirts, bring out more hats. Of course, I do the Hiya Nation hats, but a whole deal is to show your art through my brand. You know what I'm saying? So if someone creates goes to Goodwill and gets a shitload of freaking vests. Santee, where's these cordless brim, these vests without sleeves? We're just gonna create a patch. It says Hiya Nation. They sell it, they send me a little bit of money, and then it shows that they could do other shit. It ain't about living off my brand. It's about showing your your talent through that brand. So yeah, man, because once it kicks off, there's course I autograph, I network with other businesses. You know, I'm right now I'm trying to find a shitload of small businesses, coffee shops, liquor stores. I don't care what it is, to literally come in and sign autographs. So my Veterans Homecoming book to help about PTSD and suicide awareness. So what I'm doing to add on 2025, to add on to the end of 2024, but big on 2025 because I'm gonna be a lot of an author at towards that time because I gotta write and create. Same thing with filming, the same thing with connecting. So anyway, much love to everybody. Let's see who's out there before I bore you to death. Told you, bro. I told you it would all go away. I told you, man. Don't worry about it. Life is good. What's up, Roger? Hiya to you. Dawn Kruger, Your Majesty. Hiya. Rude Minds. Hello. Jennifer, another. Hey, you got any ideas? Holler at Jennifer Davidson. She'll create Hiya Nation underwear. Did you see the mess that this is what I look. Check this out, okay? Personally, me, remember the days that people used to go jokes? Are you gonna wear that wig in public? And hell yeah, just to be funny, da 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 da. And they're like, man, just who gives a shit? I don't pay attention to other people, da 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 da, whatever. Now we're spending tax dollars to ban things, to see what is correctly to put out things. We're spending millions of tax dollars because people want to put their pride flags. And then people want to go and say, well, if you're going to put your pride flags, we're going to put our rebel flags up. You see, that's a lot of money they're spending just to create a law to see what's, what I personally, me, I live in a world I gives a fuck. That's me. That's how we save money. I gives a fuck what you think. I gives a fuck what you think. I gives a fuck how you feel. I gives a fuck what the hell you want to talk about. Me to piss the fuck off people, I will put a rebel flag up. I will put a pride flag up. I will put an American flag up. I will put a Puerto Rican flag up. I will put I will shit in a pair of underwear and big enough as possible and put it up. You know why? Because I get a flying fuck. You're spending tax dollars on material that's been around forever, material of different things, people representing themselves, people representing their religion, their race, whatever, and we gotta poison it. I don't care how bad you think a rebel flag is, that shit is gone. It's defined different. Pride Month is defined different. We're not pushing that shit on you. So let people put their fucking gay pride flags up. Let them put up a rebel flag up. Hell, let them put up a fucking pirate flag up. I give a shit. Quit wasting government money on fucking my asshole itches. Fucking people. Complaints. Fucking stupid. Stupid complaints. Dumb money being wasted. They should create a rebel flag with pride colors and say, look, this is what we think. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzards when I was a kid. Run home to make sure I catch the fucking episode. Didn't think twice of the rebel flag. I was like, man, when I get fucking older, I'm gonna marry me a Daisy Duke. I want me a country girl with them damn cut off shorts and freaking show that ass crack. I hear that. Why didn't people say something about Daisy Duke shorts? That's more offensive than the fucking rebel flag. The fucking high heels, if that wasn't a stripper in cahoots kind of show. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I put common sense into humor. You guys all think of, like, I didn't think of that way, Santi. I didn't think about it. And this is, I'll make it as simple as possible. If we ever find out, let's say they find out that an apple cures cancer, the pharmaceutical companies will figure out how apples are bad for you because you're taking their money. That's why cannabis is not a drug. It's medicine. You're taking a lot of money from people. The world is all about creating a mess, creating some kind of a distraction, creating some kind of farce story just for you guys to battle all the time. That's why we got Democrats and Republicans. If you look at the history of all that shit, it started out good, but now it's all about controlling each side. It's control. You can all these news medias can tell you the different thing because you guys are fed to it, and we're still at war amongst each other, neighbor. That's why stereotyping makes money, and they're going to keep it that way. Racism makes money in all aspects, and they're going to keep it that way. Religion makes money in all aspects, and they're gonna keep it that way. That's why I highly always push when you're either your kid or yourself, motivate. Let them know what's going around in your area, how to create a company, how to establish yourself in a good rooted ground and what you want to do in life. Get involved with conversations with your kids. Let them, that way you can control that bullying. You can control that and be real. Don't be a preacher to them. Be real. It's like, I don't care what you do. You just give me a call. If you're drunk that's what I told my daughter, and I told that to her when she was fucking, soon as that period started, I said, honey, here it is. Be real. I promise you. I know you're going to drink. I know you're gonna experience and shit, and I'm not gonna argue with you, and I'm not gonna preach to you because I did the damn thing. I did the damn thing. But I'm not gonna lose you. I would rather drive at 2 in the morning, whether it's 2 days to a week, or I have to fly to get you. I would do it with no problem. Not grounded, not pointed out, not judged, because I rather have you in my life than try to be somebody in control where it causes you to freaking do stupid shit like drink and drive, freaking jump off a fucking cliff, freaking don't be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be strong with your kids. Honey, well, whether kindergarten to high school, honey, how was your day? It was good. Where you going? I'm gonna go and no, come over here. Come. How was your day? How was your morning? Did you eat breakfast? You know what? Let's get away from this video game thing or this, that. Let's go talking. All that. I love you and constant. Not like you better not do this. I've been through it. You don't want to do it. That ain't the kind of way you should do it. You get involved with your kids so you can adapt and be strong with your kids, your friends, your network, your mom, your dad, and be honest, be truthful. Right now, a teenager can go up to a parent and just be honest, and that parent will be so in shock. They will have no other way to accept it because they're honored. It turns to a shock to honor. Oh my God, you're telling me you do drugs and not a problem. Let's talk about it. You have, what do you mean? You're depressed? Hey, let's have fun. Let's talk about it. Without judgment, without pushing, without giving you know, the problem with you know why healthy life is promoted right after Christmas? Because it's a market so big. Everybody knows how to have a diet. You ever fucking do that? You're like, I'm gonna get on a diet. I'm just gonna eat, peanut butter and celery and then there's that other person. You can't just eat peanut butter. You're gonna have a lot of protein and a lot of. Then you get that other person like you can't. That's too less of protein. You need this diet or and all of a sudden you're fucking doing push-ups and you're confused. That's the wrong way to do push-ups. Everybody is a coach, a genius, a freaking solution person, has their own way. People don't want to hear that shit. Seriously. I don't want you to tell me how to fucking work out or how to eat. Excuse me. I always tell people to research it yourself. The best quality time is your soul and your mind time by yourself and researching because you give a fuck. You give a fuck right then. How to lose weight without embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? People want to ask people. I just want and I hate it when women admit to themselves. Is it that easy? So you won't be joked around? Quit putting a shield. I'm fat. I weigh 300. I'm fat. I know I'm fat, 400 pounds. Blah, blah, blah. Quit degrading yourself. Quit degrading yourself. There's beauty in and out. Yeah, we hear that. But your soul is your motivator. And then it comes out, I need to lose weight. I know. No, you don't fucking know because you're using that fucking same damn excuse every time. Give it 3 weeks. Give it 4 weeks. Give it 6 weeks. It don't matter. The discipline comes through your motivation. And your motivation is this big when you start. It's big when you start. But it goes like this. It grows. Quit degrading yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You can do what you want to do without adding your own personal excuses to it. I know what I'm doing, man. I see a lot of people around me. Here's the deal, okay? I live in Pleasant View, Tennessee. The only people I know is my wife and my in-laws. And my wife's friends. People like, you got friends, you got so-and-so. They're my friends through relation. You know what I'm saying? Through my wife. Through associated. I'm associated friends. I don't have my high school friends. I got one high school friend. My military brothers, everybody's busy. I'm in the entertainment business. You know, everybody knows it's like you work during the day and night, hustling. You know, your job to help you. Most of the entertainment people work at night. Actors, they have to have a night to a graveyard shift so they can have during the day to audition, during the day to film. You know, because all that stuff. And that's old school. Of course, technology is more, but I don't have connections right now. If I, you know, during the day, like yesterday, I had to pick up a refrigerator an hour away in a pickup truck, and of course I needed help, but there was nobody. Everybody's working. Everything. So I drove out an hour, strapped down with rope and everything. Of course, everything has a pothole these days. It's driving in Tennessee. It's like driving on the surface of the moon. You know, I'll get to that later. And of course, the shit's adjusting. I'm tying it. You know, and I had a bad moment. The truck I was using, um, you could hear that the rotors were warped. Whoa, 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 adding shake to the potholes. The refrigerator started going. I'm like, whoa! I had to stop by. I couldn't take the interstate, so I took all back roads. Had to retie it, get everything ready. Same thing. Driving, had it, my driver's windshield didn't work. The heater was too blasted. I was sweating. I mean, the whole deal. All uncomfortable, negative shit happened. Except the damn thing was going out. And I just kept whistling. I cussed, but I whistled louder. Whistling, if you didn't know, whistling gives you happiness. People don't know that. I started whistling shit. I whistling cursing. Motherfucker kind of deal. And it helped. It the ropes got tighter. The freaking I opened up this bin, found more rope that I didn't see before, tied it up. It's that matrix shit. Tied it up and put it stirs a button, made it home. The help I needed was never there, but I did it. And check this out. Bill, how'd you get the refrigerator on there? I picked it up. I picked it up with the guy helping me. And then when I got home, I picked it up by myself. I had so much motivation and energy. I didn't even know I was picking up a refrigerator. It was not it's 7 foot by 6 cubit. So it's one of them, you know, the ones you put drinks and everything else. It was a skinny refrigerator, but I picked it up, dropped it down, put it on from the truck. Everything's secured. All good. I mean, the last thing I did was trip on some stuff, landed on my little uh, um, grill and bent it all to hell. Had a whole bunch of, and I just looked at it to the point, you know, that was, you know how you get the last straw? Like, I'm fine. You go crazy. I looked at the grill, smiled at it, put the refrigerator in place, plugged it, got all cleaned up. Went and took my dogs out, which you guys know one of my dogs is blind, and my little Swayze Patrick here on my lap. You can't see him, but walked, took the dogs out, bring them back in, looked at the time, couldn't afford to make the green tea that I used to make with lemon through my pod. I just had a regular glass of water with ice, put it in, drove to work. I work at UPS at night. Had to be there at 6 p.m. and I get back home from like 10:30 to 11 o'clock at night. And I just did my thing. You know, that's my hustle, that's my schedule. But I'm always trying to keep that format. I'm gonna fucking be successful. My movie's gonna happen. My tour line's gonna happen. I'm gonna sell more books. I'm gonna freaking be more into motivational speaking. I get to teach kids and adults and children classes of living life. I'm gonna, you know, everything just I keep talking to myself. I have people that look. I got a lot of all my sales for merchant and supporting are from strangers to fans. True friends that I grew up with, true family people that are part of my blood, true family people that are related to my marriage. Everybody thinks here's the difference. You can accept people, you can accept people, or you could support them. They don't come together. They don't come together. Acceptance is, yeah, I mean, I'm just fucking let him do what he wants to do. Supporting is something good's gonna happen out of this. Yeah, I know it. I believe in you. Here, here's a support. Here's $1. Here's here's use my card. Oh, hey, I got a discount on Flower Miles. You could use it. You see the difference? There's a movie coming out with the guy that plays Reacher. You know, people made fun of him. He started on American Idol and didn't win, but people made fun of him. And then he ended up being on different commercials and things. He was on Smallville. He played Aquaman on Smallville. And you know, look, people watching him on Amazon like Prime like crazy, Reacher. And he's got this movie that's based on a true story. And this is the love that we need. I guarantee it's a faith based, but it's about a guy who's a single dad, and his daughter's going through cancer, and um, there was a snowstorm, a bad snowstorm, and they have to, it's crazy when you got to have windows to things, and I'm talking about windows to be in a certain list. It's just so bad. So they got approved to go to Children's Hospital, and it was that one window. You got to be there or you lose it. He drove through a storm. The story got out so big that people went and met where they're traveling from because he couldn't fly because the route was just straight out the storm. And people opened up, I mean, literally dug paths. The street ice storm, they freaking cut the ice to let this car through to get this girl to where she needs to be to get this treatment. There's another movie with Mark Wahlberg about a dog. How did this dog went through miles to cliffs to mountains and all this stuff and different paths to get back just because he gave it a little bit of love and his dog decided to follow him. Just stories like that. That's what a veteran's homecoming book is about. Stuff like that. We need more love and passion and motivation. That way, stories like that show that no matter what your struggles are, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many freaking negativities in your life, you will succeed if you believe in it. You will succeed if you trust it. You will succeed if you support it. Don't just accept it, support it. Hopefully, this word gets to a lot of my followers and friends. Like, damn, dude, I get you. Because I got what, over 15,000 people on social media, like on Facebook, and then I got thousands more on other streaming and everything. And it's hard for me to sell 10 shirts. It's hard for me to sell 100 books. It's hard for me, and I'm doing right. I'm just talking about anti-bullying and suicide awareness and motivating people who are small businesses. I'm continuing to make movies. I'm not, I stand for what I did. I've dealt with pandemic stuff to the point where I turned down movies from HBO, turned down auditions from Marvel, turned down auditions from major studios through that whole pandemic things and a little bit after. And I put 100% of concentration into building a brand, hashtag High Nation, helping small businesses, helping entrepreneurs, helping independent filmmakers and creators, helping independent people who are involved in live entertainment. They understood me. They didn't care about the money. They didn't love money. They supported me. So that's why I'm doing this. So when I put up Indiegogos and things because I'm part of, and when I'm selling, I got a T-shirt says "Your negativity will not break me," and that was out of a hat that I wrote because I was trying to freaking wanted to kill myself. Hayah, it's a word I created out of a yell response from a prayer. It clears all negativity. You guys listen to my Spotify. I'm that story. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm that story. I just need people to support me. not to accept me. Acceptance is nothing. Supporting is everything. Much more everything. You guys all know what I'm talking about. A lot of people know me personally. And it's not about always about, man, I wish I had more money to give. It's not about the money. It's about the recognition, the true story, the true sharing, the true conversations, the true networking that builds a brand, that makes a brand bigger. Anyway, that being said, Swayze would like to show you his haircut. And Swayze way, well, Swayze, say hi. Anyway, this is animals, big medicine for depression and stuff. They feel it. He's always on my lap and follows me, and he just got a haircut. He can do haircut and teeth surgery. Walker's knocked out. See that? So I have to leave room for that because there's a time for our pet puppet. And as you guys know, hopefully you guys took this cool ass whole hour kind of thing to make sure you guys network and know what I'm talking about. So hiya to everybody. Hiya. Hopefully you guys know. Much love to everybody who always tunes in and always about living life and follow your dreams and always be you. What? You disrespected the monkey. I disrespected what? The monkey. All right. So thank you. Hey, you. If you're not motivated, if you're just a acceptor, not a go ahead, say it. Go. Supporter, we are not in the life of monkey see, monkey do. We're not about see no evil, speak no evil, speak no evil. We have our own different kind of monkey. So make sure you get involved in the Haya Nation. Okay, get on. So what I do is like to introduce you to 420 Wrinkles. 420 Wrinkles. Hey, let me talk. 420 Wrinkles here. All about cannabis as a medicine, not a drug. I'm all about saying we could tell dirty jokes without being offended. Like, no, it's not out yet. I need motivation to bring it out. You want me to kiss it early? You know what you can do? What? Kiss my ass. Mwah. I like to smell them. I just don't understand why people don't say hello like animals do. That way you know for a fact that your your butthole smells like sewage. You're not a good guy. Really? Is that how it is? Yeah. You smell doo doo. We smell flowers and kind of like no. Like when I go to another dog and say hello, I don't say hello. I'm going. Let me see that asshole. Yeah. You're cool. You're cool. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. When I smelled your asshole, I was like, oh my god, what did he eat that makes you wanna? Yeah. Really? Yeah, I didn't. I feel that when I sniff it, I see the good, but then I'm like, oh my god, the amount of doo doo that's being created in your intestines right now, it's gonna explode. You telling me that when you sniff, you don't sniff my butt? Don't say that. I do when you sleep. You ever? I mean, especially when you fart. It's at night. You fart so much. It's like having a conversation with your asshole. I just like, and I'm going, excuse me, Santi's asshole. I'm going, oh, so that's what's going on. I understand. That's not true. You don't smell my butthole. Did you eat burritos yesterday along with, some special sauce with cilantro? And it was, yeah, I did. How did you know? Ta-da! Really? You can break the menu just sniffing my butt what I ate? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And you need to stay off the M&Ms. They're coloring, it comes out like you have like a glow in the dark doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Get off the M&Ms. Not true, ladies and gentlemen. Not true. Not true. Anyway, 420 Rico's here telling you to live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. If you want to sleep naked, sleep naked. If you want to, fart a little longer, fart a little longer. I just don't understand why people take breaks when they poop. What do you mean? There's people like, half of it came out. You ever get out when you come out of the bathroom, people like, did you finish? I'm like, I say that a lot. I'm like, you do? Yeah, yeah. I'm always finished. Yeah, but then people got like sequels. Who the hell has a sequel in pooping? I don't get it. Like, yeah, yeah, I took a poop, but I know I got to shit later. Who does that? When I shit, I look at, I let it out. Let it out. All out. I don't have that problem. I'm just saying, what do you people want to shit and have a sequel? Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. But I feel like it's not done. I don't get it. Shit it out. What are you doing in there? Cutting it out like a commercial? Like, yeah, yeah, this is a 30-second break. And then I'll have the 2-minute break later. I have to shit. I have to let it all out. I have to empty my intestines. I love it. Do you ever get that shit where your asshole's so empty it farts afterward? You mean like, yeah, 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 yeah. When you finish pooping, you're like, oh, grrr. Oh. I'm just saying. Yeah, I do have those. Did you ever get the shits where echoes? What are you talking about? When you sit on the toilet and you and it echoes and it slowly creeps up and you're like, oh, that means you gotta flush at that day. You gotta flush right now. People over there, I don't get it why people don't flush. Courtesy flush. I do not like smelling the inside of your asshole. So you use public restrooms? Yeah, yeah, of course. And I'm 420 wrinkles. So what's the worst restroom you ever gone to? Oh my God, a Pilot gas station. I, there's like 12 stalls. I've never seen so many people. It's like assholes having a meeting. I'm like, oh, walked in there and it's hot. You know, where you're like, oh my God, what is that steam? What is that smell? You ever do that? You ever go to a weightlifting competition where all the toilets are packed? Everybody eats protein and then does push-ups and eat more protein. It's like a peanut butter shit show. Everyone. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I saw this woman one time. Wonderful looking, in shape. She goes in the toilet, comes out, and the smell just followed her. It's like, and I didn't want to say hi because I didn't want to put my nose in her asshole because I knew I would have passed out and been on a coma. I'm just saying, why? Protein is healthy, yes, but damn, shit it all out. Quit taking in commercial break shits. Yeah, I'm gonna shit right now, then I'm gonna save it for later. Then I'm gonna just let it pack up in the morning. We could have one big flow of shit. I don't get it. Poop, ladies and gentlemen. Release it all. Let it come out. And oh yeah, it's see, I got to let you know that my pink gets out when I get excited. Get so excited. Pink lipstick tie. Huge. You are a perverted dog. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so perverted. You like it when I hump on your fucking hip. You like it to the point where you love it when I hump on your ankle. You love it so much that you pet my 6 nipples and you get mad when only 4 of them get hard. That's not true. The hell it ain't. It's not true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see about that later. So, thank you guys for always tuning in. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. Let's go smoke. 420 Rico's out. Oh, yeah. So, the stuff I do on my show, right? On my show. But last before anything, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there, and I want to make sure you guys continue to tune in. Of course, I gave love to my sponsors earlier and just talked about so many great people. But I'm going to go up to the beginning of things here. Um, of course, what's up, Justin, Roger, Don? I think I said hello to everybody. Hiya! Hiya! Marla Russell Savings. It's so cool how everybody networks with everybody and says hello. Rick. What's up, Rick? Amanda. William Fripp. Hello, William. Hiya from the glorious downtown Lincolnton, North Carolina. That's cool. That's oh yeah, the NFL. I talked about the NFL being rigged. You never know what's gonna happen in the world of sports. Dun 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 dun. We need to go to ancient Rome in the UK and film it. Places it's gonna be about 1,000 years. I go to Rome, shit's gonna be haunt anything like if I go to like the arena and do a paranormal investigation in the arena, I guarantee you I'll probably light it up like a Led Zeppelin concert. You know what the history of that? Most people don't know in the Roman Colosseum, more Christians were killed than anything, for sure. Of course, I'll have somebody like, not true, not true. By scientific portion of Caesar AD before BD before ECT and all that DD, and you get everybody freaking. That's why I love my own opinion. Brian Huff, Huff photos. Brian, are we still doing that nude photo shoot? Are we doing? Oh, nobody knows about the whipped cream, freaking candy thongs, and the M&M melted M&M Hershey bars, and nobody knows about my photo shoot that I'm gonna be half naked to totally ball sack out. No, no, Brian, I don't understand. Just want to make sure everybody knows. Crystal, Crystal, I hope you and Ken and your souls come out to Arkansas. You're not too far. Kathy, hello, Kentucky. Kentucky Kathy out there supporting the veterans. Ride for the heroes. Much love to you, Your Majesty. Um, Setera. Paragold has a donut shop that the radio station does morning shows. Maybe a neat spot to do autographs. Go talk to him, Satara. Go talk to him. Oh my God. What how come I'm not oh my God. That's what I'm talking about. Coffee shots, anybody. Dun, dun, dun. I just deleted so many good comments, Brian. Oh my. Um Rude Minds do a Haya Nation documentary. Not on my life. Not on my life. That's still building. We could do it like on people that been through some stuff in life and just talk. We could do like interviews. I wouldn't mess with my own documentary right now. Gabe Huff. So I got so many Huff people in it. Hiya, another Huff. We'll multiply it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You need to check out Gabriel Huff there, Brian. You need to be part of that. Be a photographer, and they could do say he's got that school. He's the one with the Clarksville school. So Jennifer Davidson, happy Thursday. Hiya to Jen Sheets. Let me see. I did everybody. You guys are all crazy. Yeah, I want to make sure I got everybody in here. All right. I want to make sure I had everybody in here. Anyway, thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, much love to my great sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, it's $100 a year. That's it. I wear your t-shirts. I wear your emblem. I promote you. A lot of you guys know there's going to be some other things involved with sponsorship, but man, it helps build this anti-bullying suicide awareness program I'm doing called hashtag Haya Nation. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in. And if you didn't give stars through Meta, if you guys want to know my things that I'm selling, I have an eBay store to raise money for it. I also have a lot of merchandise that are going to be released soon. More about shirts and hats and everything else, and we're just building it up, man. And only you guys can help us grow. Help us grow. Hashtag Haya Nation. Support what I do, man. Get involved in everything from my live events to my podcast and more, man. It's a struggle. It's a struggle hustle, but I'm still doing it. Um, but we'll see. We'll see more. But I can't succeed without you guys. I can't succeed. Definitely cannot succeed. So if you want to be involved in a lot of good things, I'm doing giveaways. We're doing the whole mystery box thing again, where you get to get some cool High Nation memorabilia to include stuff from me on The Walking Dead and other movies and shows I've been on. And stay tuned, man. There's more great news coming up to help and support me and what I do. Love every one of you. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. Hiya, baby!